Full count. Lucke swings and hits it up high in the air to center field. Back goes Dial. He's still going to the fence, and this ball is gone. George Lucke has hit one out. His first ever varsity home run. And with the wind blowing to center, he got it up high in the air, and Dawson Dial went back, but he ran out of room, and the Dogs will score 3. Here comes Lucke around third, trotting to home plate. The senior has hit one out, and now he steps at home plate and points toward the sky. How about that? And all the Dogs are out of the dugout. The second Bulldog home run of this season. D.R. Meadows hit the other one to win a ball game in the 8th at Brantley County. So that changes things dramatically.
Last time I can remember anything like that was back in middle school days. It hit it really high, and the wind got a hold of it, and it went over.
It was a home run at East Lawrence in a playoff game, wasn't it?
Yes, sir, that was what it was.
What happened on this one? What kind of pitch? Was it a fastball?
Oh, it was a fastball. It was a little higher than I like to swing at, but Coach told me if it's high, let it fly, and that's exactly what I did.
Have you been waiting to do that, kind of hoping you would at some point in time in your career?
I've just been waiting for the situation. I mean, got 2 guys on, really working hard for an RBI hit, just get the guys in, and God bless me with one.
Your last 3 games, you really have been driving in a lot of runs. I guess it's 8 runs in 3 games.
Yes, sir. Just been working really hard on sitting back and moving my guys when I need to.
2-1 pitch. Lined into right center field. Lucke on the run. Lucke jumps up in the air, and Lucke caught the ball. That's a great catch. Lefty versus righty with 2 outs and a runner at first. Bottom half of the 6th, and the Dogs are down 7-5. 1-0 pitch. Lined into right center field. Dalton McBride on the run. George Lucke on the run. Lucke dives! Lucke caught it! Oh my goodness, he's made another big catch in this game. His second big one of the night to go with a 3-run homer.
One of them I got a bad read on it and had to make up for it, but the other one it was a little in the gap there, and I just got to it.
Is it kind of disappointing because y'all did a lot of things well in this game, but falling behind 5-0 kind of hurt y'all?
Yes, sir. The pop-ups was what got us. We dropped a bunch of little pop-ups that should have been caught. 2-out situations. We should have had the 3rd out, and that's what got us.
So he's got 2 on base once again. Can he do it again? Is that asking too much? No, he's going to line one off the bag on the 3rd base side. It's going to ricochet into the outfield. That's going to score Brandon Helton. Throw to 3rd base and safe there. And George Lucke has had a double and an RBI, and he's driven in 4 runs in this ball game. And the 1-2. And he sends it left side by the 3rd baseman into left field. A base hit for Lucke to drive in a run and tie the game at 1. First. This ball's hit hard, and it's going to drop into left field for a base hit. Runner coming around 3rd. Here comes Martin Stevens to the dish. He's going to score, and moving down to 2nd with a head-first slide, but he is out. Is George Lucke. And a 3-2. Hit hard into left field. And Pierce jumps up in the air. He didn't catch that ball. It's rolling all the way to the fence. Here comes Lane Adams to home plate. He's going to score. As veterans will throw it in, and stopping at 3rd is Brock Harrison. And George Lucke hits a big double. He's going to probably step in there thinking, I could see any kind of pitch right here. 2-2. Lines it into right center field for a base hit. It's bouncing into the gap. Lane Adams around 2nd, stumbled a little. He's coming to 3rd. Lucke racing to 2nd base. Lane is coming around 3rd. Here's a throw offline, and Lane slides in with the Bulldogs' first run of the ball game. And George Lucke drives in his 10th run, and he does it on a great swing to the backside into the gap on a 2-2 pitch. So it's 4-1 Benedictine, and that brings up Cole Graham.
Ethan Lamb.
Lamb hits from the right side of the plate. So Graham has found his stride in this game, and here's a pitch hit into the air, and George Lucke is running and diving, and he makes his first fantastic catch of 2017 in left center field from his center field position. So that'll be his first of, I'm sure, many gems. brings up Brody Kicklighter, who is 1 for 2 against Cole Graham. Well, the Dogs got the first 2 outs easily against the 8 and 9 hitters here in the bottom of the 4th, but then Oliver earned the 4-pitch walk, and that opened the door for trouble. Here's a ball hit into the gap in left center field, and this one is deep, and Lucke dives, and he caught that ball. Unbelievable catch. Wow. That thing was stroked hard. It was sinking, and that's one of the best ones of his career. Laying out in left field. I really, as good as he is, did not think he had a shot at that one. Lucke makes his 3rd catch and his 2nd gem of the ball game. Battle Creek Warriors score 1 to take a 5-1 lead as we move to the top of the 5th inning and take a break on Y101.
Well, the first one, to be honest, Barney, I got a bad read on it, and I had to lay out to save myself on that one. And the second one, I saw the guys were just ripping it in the gap, so I took 1 extra step out and ended up making that catch.
1-2 pitch. Hit up into the air into right center field. Lucke going on a run. He's still running, and he reaches out, and he collides with the wall, and he catches a ball. Oh, my goodness. He went head first into that fence and caught the ball anyway and showed everybody. But that was quite a collision, and George Lucke has made maybe his best catch ever. But I keep saying that over and over and over and over. But that ball was hit a ton into right center field. And he showed no fear running head first into that fence, and he appears to be okay. He's back in his regular center field position.
Tell you the truth, honestly, I looked up and I was like, man, that ball's gone. There ain't no way I'm catching that ball. And then I looked up and it stopped going up. And I said, well, maybe I got a chance, and just kept running. And I don't know, I looked up, saw the ball to the glove.
But you never slowed down, did you?
No, sir.
And you knew the fence was there. There's no warning track to warn you, but you saw it, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw it after I slammed into it, I guess.
At what point did you catch it and then hit the fence?
I think it was like same time, the exact same time.
And where did you hit the fence? On your body?
Yeah, pretty much my face.
Good. I was worried about your nose, but you still have one, don't you?
Yes, sir, I do.
But you have no mark on you. How hard did you hit it?
I guess that sign helped me out a little bit there. If that sign wasn't there, I'd have been tore up a little bit.
Which sign was it? Was it the Pruitt sign? Do you remember what it was?
I think it was a Dairy Queen sign, sir.
Well, the first thing you did after you caught it was show everybody you had it.
Yeah, man. Had to let everybody know I caught that one. That's probably my best one.
First pitch. Hit into the air. Lucke running to his left, still going back. Dives, and he catches another one. Wow, he's done it again. It's been a while. You know, he hasn't made a brilliant catch since last Tuesday when he hit the fence and caught the ball off the bat of Shields in Dodge County. And he tips his cap. That was a good catch. That ball was well hit by Thrift.
That's got to be number 2. That's got to be my second best right there.
And why was that? Was it because the ball was hit really hard?
I think I got a bad jump on it right when it come off the bat. So I think I could have made it a little easier if I would have got a great jump on it.
Is there pressure on you now because now we expect you to make every great catch?
I was thinking about that when I was out there after I made that one. I was like, man, I hope I don't drop this regular fly ball that I get. But, yeah, there's a little bit of pressure after I make some of them.
I think you even tipped your hat, didn't you?
Yeah, Nick, man, I have to give it to him. That Jigger pitched a heck of a game.
Yeah, what's it like with him on the mound when he's pitching like that?
I have no doubt about it. That Jigger's going to throw strikes and do what he's supposed to do.
On a 2-strike count. Pitch to Lucke, pokes it up in the air and out of play. He's hanging in there, staying calm. You got to be calm in a situation like this. Lucke entered the game with a 278 batting average, so he's pushed it higher, probably around 300 or so. He'll step back in, 2 strikes on him, runners on first and third, 2 outs. Dogs down by 1, top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Liner left side, bouncing into left field for a base hit. That'll score 1. And I bet you Coach Fitzgerald's going, boy, if you run down to second on that steal of third, the Dogs could be on top. But instead they've tied it up. Lucke with the big hit.
Coach, he's been telling me he's You just stay in there, get close to the plate, crowd the plate. That's exactly what I did, and he threw me that belt high fastball, and I saw it and let it rip.
Did you expect to see it?
No, sir, I was actually waiting for that curveball because I've been throwing curveballs. The dude was throwing me before, threw me curveball, and then he threw me that one curveball, and I got out of the way. Well, I was expecting curveball, but he come back with a fastball.
Of course, we got a baseball game today. It's now into the night and into the ninth inning, tied at 4 with George Lucke at the plate. Facing Rice, right-hander, first pitch. Bouncing ball left side by the third baseman, rolling into left field. Lucke around first. He's going to look, he's going to run. The ball gets by the left fielder. Lucke still running. He's coming to third. Here comes a throw. He better hurry. Slides in head first, and he's safe. Oh, my goodness. George Lucke out of gas, just lying there on third base. Is he okay? He still hadn't gotten up. Now he does. I tell you, midway between second and third with that throw coming in, I thought George might be in trouble, but he just got in there. Martin stepping back in, doesn't move up on the bat. Here's the pitch. Bounces it right side of the infield. The second baseman Kitchens has it. He's coming home. He throws it high. Safe. And the Bulldogs win. Lucke on a feet first slide. Now grabbed by Nick Curtis. And the Dogs have won another walk-off game at Jackie Jones. This time 5-4. They beat Vide on a walk-off. They beat Dodge County on a walk-off as Stevens hit the ball to the right side of the throw from Kitchens too high to apply a tag on George Lucke, who was racing to the plate. And he slid feet first to score the fifth and final run of the game. 5-4 Bulldogs in the bottom of the ninth. They lost the game in walk-off style on Tuesday at SEB in the ninth, and they win one at home in the ninth. What a week for the varsity Bulldogs.
We were out here in the outfield. We was doing defense. I was praying to God. I was like, God, you got us, you got us, you got us. That's all I can keep saying. And I went up there, I was like, it don't have to be me. We just need a win here. And only got two things to say, really, glory to God, and he gave us a great team.
But you, I guess, hit the ball pretty well down the third base line. It went into the outfield. It got by the outfielder, and you just started running, and then you dove toward that third base bag, and you didn't get up for a while.
As I just felt like I was praising. He gave it to me.
And then you scored the game winner.
Well, Coach he kept telling me, he's like, ball hit anywhere, you got to score. Be on your wheels, pass ball, anything. Martin hit that, and I just took off.
7 innings and a little more than 100 pitches on Tuesday. And there's a ball hit up deep into the air in left center field. Lucke on the run, and Lucke grabbed that one. What a catch by Lucke. How did he get to that one? That ball was scorched into the gap. And then at the last moment in left center field, he reached out, and I can't believe he caught it, but he did.
I looked up and I saw how high it was, so I knew I had some time to get over there, but we've been working with a drop step and everything. Coach has been getting on us about that and turning and running towards the ball, and that's exactly what I did.
Were you at full speed because you didn't dive?
Well, it was one of them close balls where if I was going to dive, I'd catch it, but if I didn't, it's going to be close. So I just chose to stay on my feet.
Lucke, of course, on the road had big base hits at Southeast Bullock, an RBI double, and also a single that tied the ball game up in the 7th. Hits this ball to right field. Will it drop? It does for a base hit. Tristan Lynn racing in. Curtis stopping at third. The ball is bobbled by Kimbrell, and the Dogs take the 1-0 lead on the RBI hit by George Lucke, his 9th run batted in of the season. First pitch from DR, hit into the air to right center field. Lucke on the run, still running. Lucke dives, and did he catch that one? I don't know. No, he did not. Run's going to score. He almost did. Boy, he had to run how many yards to even get to that ball? Oh, he did catch it. 2 outs. Now they got a runner off first, and DR Meadows will tag him out. I don't think he did catch it. They had 2 runners at first, right? He did not catch that ball, Coach, did he? You thought he did? Well, now the umpires are talking. I don't think anybody knows exactly what happened, including me. Lucke knows whether or not he caught it.
I did catch it, Barney.
And they said you didn't?
I guess so. They thought I trapped it or whatever, but it was clear to everybody on the field. I called it.
Well, that may be one of your best ones.
It's on up there. It's on up there.
How'd you get to it? Because I didn't think you had a chance at that one either.
I just read it the right way. We've been working on drop step. Coach Fitz has been getting on me hard about that, and did it right, I guess.
Was it sinking?
When it went up, I lost it. Then it started coming back down, and it started carrying away from me.
So he's 0 for 3 against DR in the righty-righty matchup. First pitch lined into left center field. Lucke on the run. Lucke jumps up in the air. Lucke catches the ball. That ball was hit really hard. If George doesn't catch it, that might be a triple. Lucke could just about catch anything.
I saw it come off the bat, and I knew it was hit pretty hard, and I read it just right.